Hi there, it's Debbie Anderson here today. I'm here from Inner Liberation Healing. I'm here to help you on your path to healing. And today I have a soul-centered healing hypnosis session with a client who's agreed to share this with you. So it was really a phenomenal session, and in most of it is they're removing AI attachments, which was like fascinating and astounding. There is also some removal of some organic beings that were attached as well to her. And there is a message at the end of the session from Higher Self, basically talking about humanity. And yes, there's going to be chaos, but we are all one, and it's going to be a positive outcome. So if you would like to book a session with me, please find the details below the video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Leave me a thumbs up if this resonates with you. And I hope you enjoy the video. Until next time, take care. And you feel incredible peace in your soul. And in this beautiful place of peace and relaxation, I would like you now to take part of your awareness and begin to scan it down your physical body as it lays on your bed, and in a very detached way, almost as though it belongs to someone else. I would like you to let me know as you pass your awareness down your physical body if you become aware of any discomfort, of any pain, of anything that feels like it shouldn't be there, of any dense energy or anger, anxiety. Just let me know. Pass your awareness down your body, beginning at your head, and let me know.
I'm feeling things in a few places, but the first one is at the top of my head, kind of toward my forehead. There's tingly. It kind of looks like a grayish white energy.
Okay. And your forehead. Very good. If you could
On the crown of my head
associate.
too, and the back
Sorry?
of my crown.
Yeah. In the back of your crown?
Yeah, just kind of all along the top of my head. Yeah.
Okay. And if you could associate, this would be the grayish energy you're speaking about, the color?
Yeah, like a whitish gray, lighter gray.
Very good. Thank you. So tell me, if you can, about this energy.
Just kind of looks like a misty cloud. Just kind of hovering there.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of static, not, I mean, I feel it tingling in my head.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Right
feel it
now?
swirling. It's just kind of there like a cloud sitting. Well, that might make sense. Like it's just covering
Mm-hmm.
my crown chakra area, my head. Maybe where I'd receive information, it kind of just blocks it. So I guess it sort of feels AI, even though it's not a machine. I feel like it was like manually placed there from someone that's not a part of it. like someone, like there's another being kind of who did that, in charge of that.
Do you have a sense of how long that it has been there?
Yeah, 200 years.
Wow. And do you need to know anything more about this AI grayish energy?
Yeah, I feel like it's also connected to some black device in the back, like
Yeah.
top part of my head. Like it's actually connected to something more solid black. Like maybe that's running it.
So this black device that's in the back of your head, is this also AI?
Yeah, it would be. It kind of like I know I'm holding a black stone. It kind of looks like that. Yeah.
Okay.
And I know in another session they said it came from another planet. So let me see.
So
Yeah, it
can
all
you,
feels AI.
yeah. And did it come from another planet?
I see like a dark, like dark place of the galaxy.
And this has been placed there to stop you from receiving information?
It clouds my thoughts
Mm-hmm.
and it stops the connection from my galactic friends
Mm-hmm.
because I love connecting to them and source, all those higher
Mm-hmm.
vibrational connections I like to have.
Okay. Thank you. Does it also, so does it have any other cables that are going anywhere else?
I see something going down the back of my head and into the back of my neck where I have a lot of issues.
Okay.
And maybe even like my shoulder, back of my shoulder, my back, the shoulder blades. And
Okay.
then I
Well,
see some going down to my pelvis, like um tapering down to the I don't know if it's the root chakra or the sacral chakra, where I also have a lot of issues.
okay. We're going to ask Archangel Michael to come in with his net of light and to contain all of this entire device, this grayish energy that's in the top, uh, this one on the bed's head, going down into a black device that's in the back of her head, that's going down into her shoulder, into her pelvis, into her root, and potentially also her sacral chakras. So now that that's been contained, we have the information about it, we're going to remove this from your body. And I'm going to call in the archangels to help with this. Archangel Michael, Archangel Zadkiel, Archangel Raphael to come and help with this. And I'm going to count down from 3 down to 1, and we're going to remove all of this AI device, the entire AI device.
Makes the top of my head feel burning, like the top sides of my head, it's burning.
We're going to remove that. Is there anything that you want to tell me about that burning?
Just goes right along the top of my head. Like it's like a searing, burning feeling. Like the electronics do that.
You're going to now take that device out, and that burning is going to go with it. So I'm going to count down from 3 down to 1, and we're going to remove that entire device, all the cables that's attached to it. And you might feel that being removed from you. 3, the archangels are in place, surrounding, surrounding you, surrounding the device. It's all in the net of light from Archangel Michael. 2, the Archangel's beginning to remove that device from the top of your head, which is causing burning sensation in your forehead, in the back of your head, the black device, going down into your shoulders, your neck, your pelvis, even into your root and chakra, sacral areas, removing that gently, gradually taking that energy out of you that's been there for potentially 200 years, that was manually put there, that was clouding your thinking and stopping you from receiving galactic messages, messages from source. Gradually removing that, pulling that up and out. You have the sense that that is being taken up and out of you. 1, that is completely removed from you, up and out. And I ask if you, Archangel Michael, to please cut any remaining cords, any ties, anything that would attach this unit, this AI device that's been in the one of the bed's body and energy fields. And cutting the cords, Michael is doing that completely. I ask that if you had any color that you could send some beautiful healing light from the archangels to this areas, all these areas, what color would that be, Amy?
White.
Beautiful.
I also see midnight blue. I don't know if that's residual energy or if I'm supposed to put that in. Like a midnight blue.
I'm going to ask the Archangel Raphael and Kuan Yin to send white light to every area. And there might be some residual energies left in there, and the entire AI device that was in her energy fields. And if there's any midnight blue energy that remains, to remove that as well. If the cells of this area are aware and enjoy that all of this device has been removed, as it's been there for a very long time, and you will feel, I would like you to feel this flood of beautiful white light going into these areas, the area at the top of your head, your forehead, your neck and shoulders, flooding this with beautiful white light into your pelvis, to your root chakra, to your sacrum energy center as well. Continue to flood that area, this beautiful white light. Very good. Do you have a sense that this area is now completely filled with white light, these areas?
Yes, I could see the white light clearing and cleansing, and I just felt a lot of joy.
Yeah.
And when that was leaving, when you asked the residual energy to leave, like I just felt this joy in me and this lightness in those areas. Yeah.
That's lovely. Yeah.
I do feel like there's another metal thing in my head to below that area. Okay. It's like a grayish metal.
Let's ask Archangel Michael to let's ask Archangel Michael to put his net of light around this grayish, whitish area. That's, where is it again?
It's like below my crown chakra on the top of my head, but It's like a big device. It's like
Mhm.
silver metal,
Right?
like a more, not a bright silver, but more of a
And you get the sense
darker
that this is
silver.
all,
Yeah.
that it is AI.
It, I mean, it looks like a machine.
Is it a machine?
Yeah.
You're able to, it's a
It's
machine.
like a big machine
Hmm.
right there. Like it's big. It's like a rectangle, but it's not solid. It has little gadget
Mhm.
things all over it.
And do you have a sense of how long it's been there? Does it matter to know this?
It, I get 30, but it's not 30 years. It's like 30,000 years.
So this
That's
came
what I
in
feel.
your DNA down your,
Yeah.
yeah. Wow. Okay. Well, it's been contained in Archangel Michael's net of light, and we can certainly. Do you need to know anything more about this or why it's there?
Like what it's been doing.
Yes.
I mean, we could do that. Let's see.
If not, that's okay too.
Yeah, we could do that.
Okay. Why is it there? This big,
Feels,
huge device
yeah, it
machine.
feels like a transmitter.
Mhm. Wow. Transmitting to you, or you're transmitting to them?
Transmitting from me.
Yeah. Wow.
Um, Almost like a big machine that's operating within me.
Hmm.
Like someone's, it's like, when ships land and they're like the center and
Yeah.
they're operating a lot of things within that. It
Right.
almost feels like its own ship in there.
Wow. But we're gonna
Like that's
take
their
that.
operation center.
Whoa.
Like that's where they're operating from.
Well, we're gonna take this operation center
What
right
the
out of you
heck?
today. The team and I are going to take that operation center out of you
Why is it
because it's,
there?
why
Wow.
is it there? It's
Yeah.
transmitting. You said
It's
it's,
operating from there as well. They are
wow.
transmitting their stuff, what they're doing as well. Because I've already removed transmitter transmitting my thoughts. It's
Yeah.
They're transmitting what they're doing to their
To,
people. They're
so you're kind of like the, like, transmit, like they'll transmitting information from what they're doing to the other operations, other ships, other,
yeah.
wow. Well, we're going to stop that today.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to call in the archangels, Archangel Michael and Raphael and Uriel. I'm going to ask
It's
them to
like
come in.
it feels like a mini spaceship and there's a
Wow.
mini guy in there.
A mini guy?
Yeah, like a mini like alien guy. Like
What's he look like? Do you have a
he
sense of
just
what he
looks
looks
little
like?
and green. I don't know.
He's green, little and green.
Little green with a suit kind of thing.
Okay. Well,
Little antenna. Uh,
alrighty. Well, I've got the team in place and we're going to remove this giant, huge transmitter and ship that's been around in your head area and below your crown chakra. So now that the archangels are in place, I'm going to ask them after I count down to 3, down to 1, to remove this giant machine that has been this one's on the bed's energy crown chakra area. 3, everyone in place, everyone's ready. 2, beginning to take this giant, big, rectangular, transmitting ship. It's been operating and transmitting in this one on the bed's crown chakra throughout her 30,000 years this has been attached. Gradually taking this out, you might begin to feel this being removed, and any cables that are attached, they are also being removed up and out. You might feel that. It will be removed now completely. One completely removed, 100% removed from her. Now I ask that Archangel Michael ensure with his sword that he cuts any cables, any attachments, anything that is attached to this huge machine, this device. And I ask that this machine be taken up and out along with the grayish energy that was removed from the top of her head and the black device that was taken out as well. That these both be removed and taken up and out of this universe, completely up and out of this universe by Archangel Michael. And I ask you, Amy, what color would you like to be sent into your crown chakra where this device has been removed?
White.
Beautiful. So we're going to take some, ask Kuan Yin to flood this area where this machine has been, and any residual energies that are hiding, that are lurking, that did not go up and out with the device off, that they will be transmuted with this beautiful white light that is being flooded into this area. Anywhere that this was attached, any cables, so this is completely flooded with this beautiful white light, and you're going to feel that white, beautiful light going into your cells and going into all this area that has been held hostage for a very long time and throughout your DNA lineage. Yeah. That might take a while for that to be flooded and all that energy to be transmuted from this machine, this device that was huge. And of course, this little green entity is gone with it as well that had the antenna. Now, can you have a sense that this device is gone within you?
Yeah, I still feel like there's like whatever he attached to, like it would be like the legs of a, like on Star Wars, like how they land, like the legs kind of go out, like the bottom. It was attached right above my ears,
Okay.
and then the bottom base side of the back of my skull.
Yes.
And I think the ones for the temples are gone, but it's like a midnight blue again. And I feel like there's still an attachment.
So you
even the base of it, just like the foot of it, just
so, do you have the sense that that's still there?
Just the end base part of it is kind of clamped on.
The what part of it?
Like the very end tentacle.
So that's still attached there?
Yeah.
So let's put the net of light around that. Archangel Michael, put your net of light around that, please. And this energy, this black or this midnight blue energy, this base that is still attached. Is that on both sides of your head?
Yes.
Okay. And please put it around that entire device, which seems to have remained behind. And I ask that this device be removed now by the archangels, as it doesn't belong here. It was part of this whole device of AI that was attached. This large machine is part of that. It is still within her energy field. I ask that the archangels Michael and Raphael, Zedkiel, please take this device that is still attached on both sides of her head, and it was attached to this machine, to remove this and take this up and out of our universe. I'm going to count down from 3 down to 1, and we're going to remove this device. 3. Archangel, the team are ready. Archangel Michael, Raphael, Zadkiel, all ready. 2. Removing this base that is the feet of this machine that was attached in her head, in her energy fields, and we're going to remove that. And anything that is attached to it, any energetically that's been attached to it, any entities that are attached to it, to remove this. 2. That this is being taken up and out now. Up and out. This AI device, part of it was attached on both sides. 1, this is completely removed. You can see that being removed up and out of her head, an energetic field removed from her. The archangels are removing it and taking it up and out of the universe. Archangel Michael is taking it to the AI universe. Does it belong here? And asking that if there's any cords that Archangel Michael break those cords, use his sword and remove any attachments, any cords that are attached there. Seeing those cords being cut down. And asking if you have any, if you can imagine a healing, energetic light going where this device is on the either side of your head. It's been removed, and you could flood this area. Be asking Kuan Yin to flood this area with a color of healing light. What would that color be?
Green and a golden yellow.
Beautiful. Asking Kuan Yin to please flood this area that has been holding the machine as the base. It is now gone, to flood every cell, every part energetically of this area with golden yellow and green, flooding this area entirely. Every area, every cell, every part of it completely flooded. You're going to feel that on the top of your head. Feel that beautiful light coming in. Beautiful. And it is going to continue to flood that area with that green and golden yellow light now. Lovely. So now, do you have a sense that that has been removed entirely?
Yeah, I feel like there was it was taking up so much area that I think it's going to have to take time to recalibrate.
Yes.
Over the next, I don't know, week or whatever, few days.
I agree.
Yeah.
It was a huge device. It was very complicated, and they had you under their control with this very complicated device for a very long time. the machine, and then the other AI device as well at the base. Very complicated machine. I'm going to ask you now, while it continues to flood that area, making sure that it has all been, the entire area has been sent this healing light. I'm going to ask you to send your awareness, pass your awareness again back into your body. And just let me know objectively if you see, feel, sense, imagine anything that's out of place, shouldn't be there.
I feel something tiny pressing on my third eye area. I don't know, like it's just a little dot, kind of like it wants to hide, so it's little, but I feel it.
Wants to hide. And what color would you associate that with?
I think it's grayish.
Gray.
It's just like a little plate, kind of little tiny one, just kind of right in the middle there.
And would you describe this as an AI device?
Yes.
Yes. Ask Archangel Michael to surround this area with his net of light and to put this AI device that you describe as tiny in a gray plate in your third eye area. Is there anything that you need to know about this plate and why it's there, or do you not need to know?
I feel it came from another galaxy.
Do you have a sense of when that would have been?
I don't. I feel it's just there to block.
Yeah.
Let's see. I mean, I keep getting the 30,000,
Yeah.
but
maybe attached to that
yeah,
that
a
other
lot of stuff.
machine. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they
Very
all came at that
complicated
time.
device that was in there.
Or they just decided to come along as well and do it.
Maybe, huh?
Yeah.
So this is to block you. Do you have an
Block
idea
from
why?
seeing.
From
Block me
seeing.
from seeing because my clairvoyant
Yeah.
abilities haven't been where I wanted them to be, and I feel like I should be able to do that or could.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is it's okay. I know what it is. It's like covering the lens of a camera.
Mm-hmm.
You know when you have to take the
Yep.
cover off of a camera to see?
Yes.
That's kind of like it's covering the lens.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're going to take that out of there today. So you're going to get your clairvoyance back, and this is going to be removed. So I'm going to call in the team.
Oh, I feel pressure there now.
Do you?
Yeah.
We're going to remove that pressure because we're going to take it up and out. I'm going to call in Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael.
Oh, it almost feels like a screw now. Like it's
Yes.
it's screwed itself in there. Yeah.
Well, we found it, so it's going to be removed right now. The team, I'm just going to ask Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael. I'm going to ask them and Kuan Yin to surround this plate screw AI device that's in this one on the bed's third eye area that's been blocking her and preventing her from clairvoyance and other things that she is not able to connect with. We're going to ask the team to take this energy up and out of this one on the beds. Everyone's ready. Archangel Michael has put this device in the net of light. It's completely contained. And we are going to ask the team to remove this carefully And the pressure is going to be removed as well that you're feeling. It's going to be taken up and out, up and out, very gently, up and out, carefully. And that pressure is going to be alleviated that you're feeling in your third eye. It was screwed in quite tightly, and I can see the archangels gently taking that up and out of your third eye area. And do you have the sense that it has a cable that goes down to your throat?
Possibly like a really tiny one,
Yes,
really skinny.
yes. I'm going to ask that they remove that tiny cable that's going down to your throat area that is hidden, and remove that up and out gently and carefully. And the pressure is, you're going to feel alleviated immediately.
Oh, it feels like it's connected to something bigger in my throat, like a cage.
Very good.
Like as if you pull the screw out, it's like pulling that thing that's attached to. It's like a cube
Yes,
cage
yes,
thing.
yes. And I'm asking the archangels as they're pulling that device up and out of her third eye, this tiny cable and this cage like cube that's in her throat that is attached to it is also being removed as well and taken up and out of her throat. Gently taken up and out of her throat. You might feel the need to cough or clear your throat. That device, that cube, is attached to all of that together. Removed up and out, gradually, carefully taken up and out. One, this is entirely removed and taken up and out. Any further attachments, any cords, any tentacles that are attached to this, Archangel Michael, please cut those with your sword. I can see the Archangel Michael and removing that entire device up and out of your third eye, the cable that goes down into your throat, and the cage like cube in your throat also removed completely that has been preventing you and blocking you from seeing. Removed completely, taken up and out of this universe by Archangel Michael. It's no longer in this universe. Excuse me, taken out to another universe where it belongs. You can ask that Kuan Yin flood this area with some beautiful healing light. What color would that be, Amy?
Golden yellow.
Beautiful. I'm going to ask Kuan Yin to flood that with beautiful light into her third eye, down into her throat where this cage was, this cube and this attachment, this very thin attachment was also. Flood all of that entire area with golden light. Transmute any remaining residual energy that has been hiding. All your cells are going to feel free again after they have been held hostage for a very long time from this plate and screw device going down into your throat, preventing you from seeing and using your skills. And this sense of covering of a lens, covering over your ability to see, is removed completely. Yin is going to continue to flood this area with beautiful golden light completely.
Yeah, it looked like a plate because that was the end of a screw. So I just saw the end flat part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then as you started to pull it out, I
Yeah.
felt I was feeling a lot of some emotion. And then I felt
What emotion?
anger. It was the emotion was it's kind of an like an anger.
Okay.
And then I feel it was connecting to a different energy now in my shoulder muscles that start at my neck and go out. And it's a black and red energy. I feel like that may be a human,
Like a consciousness.
Like an earthbound.
Okay. Well,
They like
yeah.
the earthbound would like
Okay.
their energies were connecting somehow. So it activated that
And,
earthbound spirit in my shoulders, the anger.
okay. And
Yeah.
is this earthbound spirit? Are you feeling that now? Can you have a sense of that
I'm
now?
recognizing it. I'm seeing the colors.
In both of your shoulders?
Yeah, it's like black
Okay.
and red, like a stripe of black, a
Okay.
section of black, section of red, which I've had in another session,
Mhm.
and it was earthbound spirit.
Okay.
So that's kind of what makes me.
Well, let's put the net of
Yeah.
light around that, Archangel Michael, and just in case we don't know what that is,
Yeah.
around this potential earthbound spirit. So, can you tell me a little bit more about that, or no?
It starts at the base of my neck,
Yeah.
goes along the tops of my shoulders where they've been tight,
Yeah.
really tight for a number of years. And then it goes down my pec muscle and into my shoulder and down my arm a little bit. It's like just
In what arm? Which arm?
both arms.
Both arms.
It's almost like you know how the muscles, like the fibroids of the muscle, I don't know, it kind of resembles that.
Okay.
Maybe that's because it's using that area. Just like living in that area.
Okay.
As that anger energy, those two colors, black.
And are you feeling anger now?
That emotion came up as you were moving that stuff out of my throat.
Okay. And are you still experiencing that now?
It went quiet now that we recognized it.
Okay. So we put you that energy in the net of light, Archangel Michael's net of light, and that's all contained in that air, in that net of light. This black red energy. Now, I'm wondering if I am able to speak with this energy or not.
We probably could. Yeah. I mean, it feels
Yeah.
or seems earthbound. That
So,
anger. Yeah.
yeah. Can you tell me who you are?
I'm here. I just feel angry. I feel anger.
Yeah. And why do you feel so angry?
I get drugs and blackness.
Yeah.
Darkness, like it was taken over by an entity during using drugs.
Okay. So there's probably two. So you are an earthbound. Did you die? Did you pass on?
From drugs, yes.
From drugs. And do you know?
Drug overdose.
Yeah, a drug overdose. And where did you? How did you end up being in this one on the beds?
Hospital.
In the hospital. And do you know how long ago that was? Is that a long time ago?
30 years.
Yeah.
That's when she was visiting her grandmother.
Okay.
And father in the hospital. And she wanted to be a nurse at one time and realized that she didn't like the energies of the hospital.
Okay. Okay.
That makes sense.
Yes. Well, today we're going to help you to become not trapped in this one on the bed's shoulder. I'm going to put all of this energy, including a darker energy that we spoke about, in the net of light. And so that's completely contained where this black and red energy is, but that other darker energy is also in the net of light. So I'm going to tell you that you are going to be free from where you have been here for the last 30 years, and you're going to be able to go back to your own family and continue on in your own path, and you no longer have to be in this one on the bed's shoulders and in her base of her neck and so on, because it's a free will universe and she doesn't really want you there, and you're causing some pain for her. And so I'm going to ask the archangels Michael and also Uriel and Azrael to come and help you to go back to source, because you've lost your way. And I'm going to have them ready now. I'm going to count down from 3 down to 1, and we're going to help you to find your way back to your own life and be free. So 3, Archangel Michael's ready. Archangel Uriel and Azrael also ready. And if there's anything else that you need us to know about you and this person, this
I
earthbound
feel like I
spirit,
saw him as a boy being abused.
yeah,
Like he tells me he was abused as a boy and he started into the darkness then,
uh,
like black magic, like dark stuff as well.
yeah, lost his way.
Yeah.
How old is this boy?
He was young when that started, like
Yeah,
3 or
and then he got
4,
into
5, 3,
drugs.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah,
I'm seeing 10, 11, 12,
and
13 getting into drugs, 17 passing away.
okay, so quite a young person. I'm going to ask Archangel
Yeah.
Gabriel to also join us to help him to find his way back. So 3, everybody's in place. 2,
Oh, he
removing.
said I just wanted to be loved.
Oh, well, you're going to be loved. You are loved, and you're going back to source. So I'm Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Uriel, Azrael, and Michael are all removing this earthbound
Oh,
spirit
I'm
of this
feeling it
boy.
choking in my throat and like
Yeah,
sadness in my chest.
yeah. That feeling is going to be removed up and out with this young boy, as that's his energy. As he's being removed from you, that's going to pass out of you, and he's going to be going up to the
Oh,
light where he's going to be happy and in a joyful place. Yeah, yeah,
wow. I've been feeling that sadness there for so long.
yeah. One, he's completely up and out of you, and he is going to be going to the happier place, and he is going to be loved. And this is a very good situation for him and for you. Just feel that energy leaving you. I can see Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Michael walking this young boy up to the light. Is there anything that he has to say to you? He did say he just wanted to be loved.
Yes, he said I'm so
Yeah,
glad.
yeah. And
He's
do you have
holding
anything
someone's
to
hand.
say?
Yeah.
Do you have anything to say to him?
So much.
Yeah,
I know I took care of him for a while.
yes, you did. Yeah, it's beautiful. He's going up to the light. I can see him going up and into the light, into where source is, and he will begin his life again. And you will begin to not have any sadness in your chest. I'm asking Kuan Yin to flood this area with some healing light for you. What would that color be of light that you would like
Uh,
sent there?
Pink.
Pink? Beautiful. Asking Kuan Yin to flood this entire area that was under your shoulders where this boy was, who is now free, gone to source, flooding this entire area of your shoulders, your base of your neck, the top of your shoulders, into your shoulders. Every crevice, every cell, energetically flooding this area with this beautiful pink light. And feel that beautiful light in those areas now, Amy. Feel that. Let me know if you have a sense that there's any residual energy that needs to be removed from this, besides the darker energy, which we will get to.
I feel like it went up my neck as well, the sides of my neck, and there's something sort of in the back sides of my neck, the base of my skull, like a red, not red, grayish. It's almost like a grayish rock. Like there's a crystal I have that has like a lot of jagged edges, but it's like almost a clearish gray.
Is this different than the dark black energy you're talking about?
Yeah, it's different, but I'm just noticing it right now. It's like, I don't know if that's the next thing to heal or if it's part of his. Let's see.
Well, let's.
But all that black and gray energy, like that's leaving. Yeah.
Okay.
But I feel like he was connecting to that as well. Like they were touching almost.
I suspect that this darker black energy that's there, he was being held down by that energy.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah. I'm going to ask that we put Archangel Michael puts his net of light around this black, grayish energy that continues to be in this neck area, the shoulder area, that the earthbound spirit was potentially being held down as well. I'm asking that Archangel Michael put a net of light around that. Now, this darker black energy, grayish energy that you're having a sense about, is this an organic consciousness?
No, it's like a light, almost a see-through gray, like a light gray, almost clear crystal, jagged, and it's from another planet.
Another planet. Okay.
So it's both sides of my neck, yeah.
Do you think it's an AI then? Do you have a sense it's AI?
I mean,
not an entity.
It has a consciousness.
So
kind of like crystals do, but
okay. You're good. Well, do you have the sense that you can speak to this energy? Find out more about it? Can you do that or no?
I believe so. It feels, like crystals have a consciousness.
Yes.
But it's not like a human, and it's not AI.
Right.
But it's a consciousness. So
yeah.
I believe I could.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if you can tell me, why it's there, why you're there. And I'm speaking to this black gray energy, this light gray, jagged crystal-like consciousness.
I feel like it wonders why it's there.
So it doesn't know why it's there. You don't have a sense of why.
Just a consciousness existing.
Right. Okay.
It was once on another planet and now it's there.
And
it's a consciousness, but it
came from another planet. You said another galaxy or another?
I think in this galaxy.
Came from another planet. Okay.
And this galaxy, like inside another planet, like not from the surface, inside. I guess that's where crystals, they come from inside, sort
Well,
of.
regardless of what's going on with this particular consciousness, we've put it in the net of light, and we're going to remove it from you and from your energy field because it doesn't belong there.
Oh, I feel like it was being used to attract, uh, hold things in place. Because it's not necessarily a bad crystal. I feel like it was
Hold what things in place?
holding the AI things, kind of like almost like they were using it for their purpose, even though it was good.
Well, so it might have been used also for, what you're saying is keeping these machines in place. So we're
Yeah.
using the consciousness.
Like
So we're going
even
to
maybe to
help it go
power them.
back to
Yeah.
source. Hey,
Yeah.
that's what we're
Even
going to
maybe
do that
powering them.
today.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to call in the archangels, the team, and we're going to ask them to remove this energy, which probably was put there without their permission as well, and put into you without your permission. So asking Archangel Raphael, asking Archangel Zachiel, and Archangel Michael to remove this consciousness that is in this one on the bed's uh, throat, and any area that's around here that's kind of a jagged crystal like energy that was attached to the machines. And we're going to ask them to remove this up and out and take it back to source as it's contained in the net of light. So 3, everyone's in place. 2, removing this consciousness that was used to hold everything in place with the AI machines, removing that up and out.
I feel like it wants to go back to its planet.
Well, we're going to remove it and send it back to source, and it can then decide where it wants to go. But that sounds good. So we're going to remove that right now. And 2 is being removed gently and carefully, up and out from your throat area, both sides. 1 completely removed up and out. And the archangels are taking that energy up to source. I don't know if it has anything that it might want to say to you or not.
It says blessings. It's because it's a good consciousness.
Good.
Yeah.
It's a win-win situation. That's so fabulous. Yeah. So it's going to, is there anything that you have to say to it?
You are so loved.
Oh, very good. See the archangels taking that energy up to source where it can begin to be free and return to where it wants to. And I ask Kuan Yin to flood this area with beautiful light, and ask Amy, what color would that be?
You know that lightish blue color of the throat chakra?
Yes, I do.
That's the color I'm seeing. Yeah.
Beautiful. I have that beautiful, beautiful colored light being flooded by Kuan Yin to this area so that this area might be healed and all the cells can again become free and online. And this area being flooded with this beautiful, beautiful light blue energy. Continue to flood that in there. Transmute anything that has been left behind and flood that area with light. And you're going to feel that area be free from this energy that's been attached there for some time. This organic consciousness. Very good. Now, let's once more ask you to put your attention and your awareness back into your body and let me know if there's anything else that you find that shouldn't be there.
I'm feeling a lot of pressure on my bladder area, but I don't know if that's because I
Do you have to pee?
it's full. Well, I don't want to get up. I don't want to get up.
Very good. So once again, let's just put your awareness, if there's anything in your awareness as you pass and scan your body, any discomfort or any.
I'm seeing metal poles in the middle of my back, like from the top of my shoulders. You know where your shoulder blades kind of come in?
Yeah.
Like just a metal pole. It kind of reminds me of those, when you're getting out of the swimming pool and you grab the railing
Right.
to climb out the stairs, and it's that metal,
Okay.
just shiny metal.
Shiny.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Not quite that wide, but like a shiny metal.
And that's either going up both sides of you?
Both sides, starting at my shoulders and going down. Like I can see it going down like 3/4 of my back. Okay. I don't know if it goes anywhere else. It's just like a metal pole. Yeah, metal poles.
And I'm going to ask Archangel Michael just to put his net of light around these metal poles that are on both sides.
Oh, and I see something going across too, like connecting them, like a skinnier pole. Yeah. At the top.
Okay. And do you have the idea that this is AI?
I mean, it looks AI.
Yeah, it certainly sounds AI. Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you have a sense of how long you've had this here?
3 years.
3 years. And do you know how that might have ended up in your energy fields? Anything that this AI
I have a
device?
lot of I have a lot of injuries in that area.
Yeah.
Which would make sense, but let's see. Oh, I saw a spaceship. They put it in there.
I
don't know who they are. Yeah.
Spaceship. And then, okay. So, and is there some idea why it's there? Do you have any?
I get the word control.
Do you know controlling what?
On my movements. I haven't been able to really exercise, like.
And is that to make you unhappy, or is that
yeah?
What is that for?
It does.
That's to lower your vibration, maybe, is it?
It definitely does that.
So
yeah.
So you reduce your happiness and reduce your frequency, and okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, today we're going to remove that device that's been controlling your movements and you're making you not be able to exercise. The shiny metal contraption with the metal poles going up your shoulder blades and across your back, your shoulders, right? And I'm going to ask that the team join to take this device out of you. And that would be Archangel Michael and Archangel Zadkiel, Archangel Metatron, and remove this device. And I'm going to count down from 3 down to 1. And this device is going to be removed from you.
I feel like the spaceship is still hovering above, monitoring. So I feel like they need to be removed as well. It's like this it's a small ship.
Is it outside of your body?
Yeah, it's up in the astral, whatever, something.
Wow.
And they are watching.
Okay.
Or one individual, I think.
Yes.
A small ship. It's like his own thing he's doing. Okay. And I feel like that needs to be removed as well. Okay. Like the whole thing. Because it's connecting. Yeah.
All right. And I'm going to ensure that Archangel Michael has all of this whole device, including that little tiny spaceship and this individual that is watching you. That is all contained in the net of light. And when I ask the team, they are going to remove that little spaceship. They're going to remove this device that's in your back, and it's going to be removed and taken up and out of this universe to where it belongs.
Yeah. I'm thinking, don't they have anything better to do?
You are better. They want you and your
Like,
light.
why don't they have to do something else more
Well, we're going to
productive?
take that device out of you, so you're going to feel a lot better. You're going to be able to exercise, and it won't
Yeah.
have that control over your movement and lower your vibration. So 3, let's have the team ready and in place. Everyone's ready to take this device out. 2, removing this device. You can see them taking this little spaceship, grabbing that little spaceship and this potential little AI device that's in it, and removing these metal poles, removing all these from your shoulder blades, from across your back, on both sides, and all the way down your back, 3/4 of the way down your back, that you've had there for 3 years, preventing you from being free with your movement, removing all of that up and out, 1 completely up and out of your body, so that they can take it up and out of your body. And I'm going to ask that the Archangel Michael cut any cables, any attachments, anything that's attached to it, and remove that now as well. And I can see Archangel Metatron and Archangel Michael taking this device and taking this little spaceship and this little AI being up and out of the universe to where it belongs, asking that Kuan Yin flood this area with some light, healing light. And what would that be? What color would that be, that light?
Let's see. Seeing green.
Beautiful. Asking Kuan Yin to flood this area with green, beautiful healing light, sending and flooding this area that is causing pain and lack of movement and difficulties with light, beautiful light. Lovely. Any residual energy that's been trapped?
That energy that was moved from her shoulders, the black and red energy, and there was a gray fog sitting on her chest and abdomen. That went with him.
Very good.
Now there may be another something tiny in her, a little tiny screw thing that came from another energy healer that she could remove, maybe remove in another time.
Or maybe we can ask.
It's a little screw. It looks like a screw.
Just ask the
with some black energy
around
yourself.
Maybe.
Okay.
Can you remove that? Are you able to remove that from her abdomen so that can come up and out?
We can, yes.
And do we need to contain that and ask the archangels to come and remove that?
Yes, the net around the screw and around the black and her stomach. There's a little red.
Let's just do that final thing, and we'll put that net of light around all of that screw, the net of light, Archangel Michael, and ask that you contain that. Ask the archangels to please come in and remove this screw that's been in her abdomen that she no longer requires in her energy or ever required. Asking Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael to take this screw in her abdomen out of there, and I'm going to count down from 3 down to 1 and remove that energy from her, which has been causing her difficulties. 3, asking the archangels to be in place and ready to take that energy up and out. 2, removing that screw. You might feel that energy being pulled up and out of your abdomen. It no longer serves you. It never served you, perhaps. I can see that being pulled up gently up and out of your abdomen. Up and out. One. This energy is completely up and out. Archangel Michael, Raphael are taking this screw-like energy up and out of this universe as it no longer does not belong here. Asking that energy of the highest light of healing be flooded into this area from Kuan Yin. And what color might that be, Amy?
White.
Beautiful white light being sent from Kuan Yin, flooding this area that has caused difficulties for some time. This area flooded with beautiful healing white light. Every area, every cell, every part of this area that caused difficulties, to flood this entire area with this beautiful light. Any of this energy that might have been hidden, that has been not removed, that it's been completely transmuted by this beautiful white light that Kuan Yin will continue to flood this area with now.
Yeah, there's been black and red energy, like a
Right?
It's a solid, but it's like an organic shape, like a cloud, that's been connecting to this screw
Wow.
sitting there.
And
Yeah.
has that been removed completely?
It just needs to come out with the net as well.
The black and red one?
I don't know, it's been, I don't know if, okay, it's almost like the screw being in there caused a lot of pain and discomfort and anger and
Right.
sorrow and all that.
Right.
And it kind of created this energy around it.
So this black and red energy, is it
Kind of coming from that area, from the screw, almost like a bleeding air, like bleeding, but bleeding energy.
so is it organic or what is that?
It's just, it's organic.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's put that energy, this black and red energy, into the light, the net of light from Archangel Michael. And let's ask that the team please to go in there and remove this organic energy that has been attached to the screw that's been removed. And let's take that energy up and out of her being. We're going to ask the team to just surround this energy, this dark, this black and red energy. Let's ask them to surround that. And as I count down from 3 to 1, our team will remove this black and red energy that was attached to the screw that was in her abdomen. 3, everyone in place. 2, this energy is being removed completely. This black and red energy being removed completely. Taken carefully, gently removed. That was attached to the screw in her abdomen is being removed. You can see it being removed, taken up and out of the area where it was providing energy to this screw, causing difficulties. Taken up and out, 1 completely removed. This energy is being taken up and out, back to source, being removed, up and out, back to source, no longer in the area. Asking Amy if she would have a color of energy, light to flood this area that was providing and transmitting energy to the screw. What color would you like this area
Yellow,
flooded?
the color
Yellow.
of the solar plexus.
Beautiful. Having this beautiful Kuan Yin, please flood this area with this beautiful yellow light, where this conscious black and red energy was and is no longer. Please transmute any remaining and residual energies that were circulating and around this area, providing energy to the screw in her abdomen that is no longer there, transmuting every residual energy that might be there with this beautiful yellow light. That will continue to, Kuan Yin will continue to flood this area with her beautiful yellow light. Now, on a final note, to talk to your higher self, is there anything, higher self, that you have to pass along to humanity today that they might need to hear?
There is chaos, but everything will be all right. It's planned out. You are on your way. You are all one. You are being. You are working together. We are watching. We are assisting. We are helping. We love you. We are there. We are there for you. We love you. Remember, your heart knows. Remember, look within your heart. The energy is there. Expand that. We are always here for you. We love you.
Thank you for that lovely message. I appreciate that, and Amy will appreciate that. So I would like to ask that as we complete our session today, I would like to thank Higher Self for coming through today and providing Amy with information that she needs. And I'm asking the Higher Self now to recede back to where she belongs, with much love, with much thanks for all your help and healing with Amy today and in a moment.